can just go home. Apparently this was a failure to yield. There were 2 bikes at one point, but this has been going on now for the better close to a half hour. It took us some time to find this one.
Dude, this is over,
so
but
you can see this is
no,
not something we see very
they're like
often
negotiating
to each other here at CHP. You know, not really making any super aggressive attempt to
this
stop
guy's getting
them.
out of his
Now
car.
They get out. Let's see what they're doing here. I just see like, oh, okay,
he's gonna run and tackle him.
Here, let's stand by and see as they're going to come over here, and he's going to yank.
Oh,
I thought it was going to happen there. That was actually
he tried.
A clever maneuver. I thought that was going to work. They had him distracted, but that didn't work out here. So I'm not sure how they're going to handle this one. We haven't seen any real serious attempt by this person to get away from the police. Just
already over with? Yeah, kinda.
He just wants this guy to get off his bike and to talk to him. And, you know, it's just a weird situation. They've got the LA County Sheriff's Deputy helicopter overhead, all over a failure to yield. A very unorthodox pursuit here in Compton, southbound on Willowbrook. Chauncey and Susie.
Desmond, I know that you're
Coatson,
just getting
what's up?
overhead, but do you know how
I'm not
long
doing the
this
prediction
part
on
of it
this
has
one.
been
It's
going
it's
on,
gonna
where this
end.
person has been next to this,
I guess.
This officer and just
He might speed away from him.
slowly. Was there a point where they're going really fast and they were in chase when they're going really fast?
You know, we never heard about the speeds in this one. I mean, it is a dirt bike here.
Yo, Sasha, what's up?
At one point, I believe they're actually on the shoulder of the 91, which is, you know, kind of frightening for the rider. I think right as we pulled up is when we start to kind of see what looked like almost like this negotiation taking place. And
What are they gonna do?
Is going to do what they can. This is really difficult for them. They just want the guy to stop. They don't want to knock him off his bike or anything like that. But this person just refuses to cooperate. They're going to see maybe they can kind of try.
Man,
to
he
box
can
him
get
in,
around
but,
them so
you know,
easily.
He's on a bike, so very slippery here, very easy to get away. So it's just really interesting to see. Of all the pursuits we've seen, you know, crazy maniac drivers, other ones that are just
Fear, what's up? Charles, how's it going?
With a dirt bike, a pretty unique pursuit here. Just trying to get a failure to yield.
Is that a mask behind you?
To pull over here. You know, what else is going on that you didn't just...
Which side is it? Over here. This is Nate.
Kind of a baffling one here.
What's up, Tosk?
Yeah, no helmet on. Looks like they're
Jeez.
speeding up ahead of that patrol car now. This is the first time that we have seen them actually ahead of those.
They're not making
cars.
much progress here.
Side by side for most of it, but it looks like going in front of that other car now as those CHP vehicles sort of weave their way around that car and now through this intersection where there are more cars and the CHP going in the wrong direction, the wrong way to try to catch up with this person. But it's unclear what this person is really trying to do here. Obviously, they told officers as they were driving, as this person was riding next
They just
to
don't
the
want to give
officers,
up the
they
line of
wanted to go
communication.
home.
They just keep trying to get up next to
There was
him.
another motorcycle rider with this person, but it looks like they're the only ones left now. But, you know, oftentimes what we're seeing is those high-speed pursuits of
What is he
motorcycles, whether it be
saying?
this kind of motorcycle or, you know, a different kind of motorcycles, those Ducatis that we often see. But looks like they're still trying to negotiate, say something to the officers.
And it looks like the guy slows down and is actually able to touch the car and also be slow enough to have a conversation with this officer. Desmond Shaw telling us the last time he spoke with the officer telling him, hey, I just want to go home. But you got to think what, at this point, you know, failure to yield, just stop.
No kidding.
Well, and I was just going to mention failure to yield. I mean, there's virtually no real crime at this point. I mean, likely the failure to yield comes from he's riding a dirt bike on city streets, which is not allowed. Right. Unless it's got a license plate on it, which I don't think that it does. He's also not wearing a helmet, which would also be a vehicle code violation. But that's all. I mean, we haven't heard that this is stolen. We haven't heard there's any kind of armed suspect, nothing like that. Simply failure to yield, meaning he just didn't pull over when they wanted him to, and like Desmond mentioned, he was even on the freeway for a period of time driving like this, and got off, and it's been cat and mouse game for a while.
Yeah, obviously they don't believe that this suspect is armed, obviously, because of their interaction with this person. You can see them getting very close to them as they just ride alongside this person going at a very slow rate of speed. But I mean, you know,
they're stopping
they're
him
finally
now.
getting boxed in. This is kind of what they were trying to do earlier, and it looks like they're not going to be able to escape this time.
Yeah, very nicely done there by CHP. I mean, obviously, I was just thinking major liability issues here with this, dealing with someone on this bike. They've got their big cruiser. This guy's not even wearing a helmet. you know, this could have gone south in a lot of ways. You
R.I.P.
saw him kinda speed
Bozo.
away a couple times.
This guy
They
sucks.
tried to sneak up on him with the
Oh,
that
Kenny,
officer
that's
that came
funny.
out
I don't know.
running
I guess
and got within
so.
a few inches of getting him down at that point. And so there were just a lot of ways that this could have gone badly. And, you know, fortunately, CHP, they were really patient with this one. They were able to get them off the bike. So just a very weird pursuit all the way around. This person really putting themselves in a lot of danger, not, you know, clear why they couldn't just pull over in the first place. CHP, you know, probably would have just given them a stern warning. I mean, who knows what else is going on, but the bottom line now, it is over.
Yeah, I don't know what, how,
going to
apparently he just didn't want to stop. I don't know what else is going on here.
All right.
There's really no way that we
Desmond
can
Shaw
know.
live in SkyCal with the very latest on the end of this dirt.
Who's my friend? This is Nate.
That's right. We're going to have an
Right
update
here.
tonight on KCAL News at 11 with Pat Harvey, but we're going to toss it over right back to sports.
Okay,
with
we're
Jamie
done.
Nash.
5 minutes
Hello,
worth of
everyone, and welcome
stupid
back.
shit right there. Thanks, everybody. This is the longest chase we had in a minute. Yeah, it was a long, yeah, whatever. All right, 5 minutes. Is that a girl? No, it's not a girl. He just got long hair. But, okay. Contra, yeah. Vino, what's up? Right, we're all done now. All right, everybody. So if I go live again, it's because there's another chase. That could happen. All right, we're gonna go back to working on this song. Maybe you guys will hear it someday.